it's Valentine. I hope you enjoyed my first real attempt at vlogging. I had a lot of fun filming those clips while I was in San Francisco. But I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little inside peek on what the event was like for me. I also wanted to share my thoughts and feelings about the event, as well as what I picked up there. And the first couple of things I just want to show you are some freebies that were given out at the event. So this is Traveler's Times special issue 18. I did actually pick this up while I was in Japan, but it's always nice to have another set. And then they made this really cute little pamphlet about the event, the USA road trip, which shares a little bit of information about the stops that they made on their road trip. So you can see here there was 3 stops. It was Intertrend in Long Beach, California, Heath Ceramics in San Francisco, and then Art Toolkit in Port Townsend. So like I mentioned before, I did go to the San Francisco event. It was kind of like a full circle moment for me, just because, I don't know if I've shared this with you, but I actually am a ceramicist. And I actually wrote essays about Edith and Brian Heath in my undergrad. So it was really nice to finally be able to visit their tile manufacturing location in San Francisco. They actually have another factory in Sausalito that I've always wanted to visit and do a tour of, but I just never had the opportunity to, unfortunately, but maybe one day. To show you the back of the pamphlet in case you're curious, but this event was really exciting for all of us in the TN community because they actually released USA limited items at these events. You can see kind of the entire collection here, and I'll be sharing the items that I ended up picking up. But something really exciting that they did at this event was also the Viking spiral notebook. And I'm kind of just gonna go over what I ended up customizing and what I chose to put inside of them. So yeah, let me grab it really quick. So just to show you quickly, I did end up choosing this design in both colors, a rose gold foil as well as like almost like a glossy black, I wouldn't say foil, it's almost like a vinyl. With the gold foil, I chose to do gold rings, and then with the black, I just ended up doing black rings. But let me go over them one by one. Oh yeah, so inside of this notebook, I just wanted to grab a little bit of everything. I saw Job's post I believe he created a notebook where he essentially just made it like rainbow. And I kind of wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to grab a little bit of everything and kind of just maximize the amount of paper that I could get. At the end, when you're assembling your notebook, they also ask you if you want to choose between this little card pocket or like a sheet of card organizers, which I'll show you in my other notebook. For this one, I chose the little card pocket, and then they have little cover pages, either in cream or white. For this one, I chose the cream. And there's also a little map of the world. And then here's just like a pocket page, which has a little paper, a little paper bin basket in here. And then here's the paper. So I felt kind of underprepared after seeing Those with Words video about the San Francisco event. She had an entire list and names of the papers that she wanted to include in her spiral notebooks. I did not do that. So if you are wondering what these papers are called, I have no idea. But if you do want to get a little more information about these papers, I definitely recommend checking out Those with Words' video. So it's kind of hard to say. So at the event, of course, they had about 2 or 3 tables full of just like stacks of paper. And I ended up going for a lot of the colorful ones, or the ones that had, I guess, like additive fibers or filaments, I don't know, to them. You can see I chose these like speckled papers. This is kind of like an orange color. This is more of like a green color. And then I ended up getting this green paper, which I don't know if you can see, but it has leaf silhouettes on them. And there's a little bird up here. And they had a couple of these. They had it with the sky in blue, so I got that one as well. And then I ended up moving to like these rainbow bright colors. So I did the pink, I did the orange, I also did yellow a little bit in there, blue, and then kind of like this teal. And then I discovered this paper on the second table, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The description stated it was a washi paper, and it kind of does feel like washi paper if you're familiar with like origami. It kind of has that same feeling. The back side is a little rougher than the front. The front is like a smooth finish. So I got a couple of sheets of that, and they did have different types of washi paper. For example, this one has like metallic additives, I guess, to the top in silver and gold. And this one is really interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but there's almost like these metallic silver fibers in them, I guess. It almost looks like fur, I guess, if that makes sense. And they had this really pretty one where it's like polka dots, semi-transparent polka dots. So that was really cool. And then the end is just black paper. But yeah, that's my first spiral notebook. This is the one that I had a little more time with to think about. You can see here there's that card organization pocket that I was mentioning before. This is the title page in white, along with the world map in white. And there's my favorite paper again. I felt a little guilty just because when I found this paper making my second notebook, I knew that I really wanted to use it. And there wasn't much left, and I ended up kind of just snatching it all up. I felt less guilty when I realized that there was more bundles of paper underneath the tables. But yeah, I felt bad for potentially taking a paper from someone else. But I hope that they were quick to refill it so other people can discover their love for this paper. I did feel a little greedy in the moment just because there were other people around me that weren't looking to stuff their spiral notebooks as much as I was. But just knowing my habits, I knew I would make use of every sheet of paper that I was getting. Currently, there's this vellum notebook that I purchased, and I'm always stealing pages from for my spreads because I like playing with the transparency. And it might seem a little sacrilegious, I guess, maybe, to people that did make these spiral notebooks, but I don't really mind. Along with my favorite washi paper, I did grab more of the other washi papers. This is the dotted one again. More of the little rainbow specks. But towards the end, I did end up doing something really cool. I got the idea after watching Journal with Jazz, or Jasmine's video, where she got these clear sheets that were advertised as washi release sheets, I guess. And when I saw her video, I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna do that. And what I've done is I have this clear sheet here with this washi paper kind of as a backing to act as like a decoration. So that was really cute. And I tried to pick washi papers that had a lot of color flecks in them. But I also tried to change it up with the other washi papers that I fell in love with, like the dotted one, the gold foil one. But then after I made my little spiral notebook, I was watching Jasmine's videos or Jasmine's stories on Instagram, and she posted that these plastic sheets kind of failed as a washi for release. So I did my own little test. I have the little sticker here, and it failed for washi tape, obviously, in her story. But I myself am most likely going to be using this for flake seals. So I kind of wanted to see how bad the release was, or if the release was bad at all. So I feel like it definitely is harder to take it off compared to Travelers Company's sticker release inserts. I feel it's because the actual plastic sheet is a lot thicker. Typically what I do with my sticker release insert is bend the page a little bit to make it easier to pull it off. The grip is definitely stronger here, like it doesn't really want to release as easily. But I still got it. I mean, I damaged the sticker itself a little bit, but I think it's gonna work, yeah. It's probably good. I can still use this, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so maybe not ideal for washi tape, but kind of okay for stickers. I'm sure the material of the sticker itself could affect it as well, though, because this is kind of like a washi tape kind of material. But there are thicker stickers that maybe would get a little too stuck to these sheets. But yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the exclusive items that I picked up at the event. The first being this pack of stickers, which I'm sure you've already seen, so I'll just show you quickly. Okay. So I know I mentioned I wasn't really organized going to the event, but I did know that I wanted to get my 2025 items from the event, so I did pick up the sticker set. I also wanted to pick up the weekly passport size inserts for 2025. Unfortunately, when I went to the event, they didn't actually have the items. I'm not too sure if they had them at the LA stop of the trip, but I didn't see them there while I was in San Francisco. So I actually went to Maida to pick them up. I did pick up the pencil board for 2025 at the event, so that was lucky. Something that I really wanted that I actually wasn't able to get was the Blackwing and Travelers Company collaboration notebook. So that was really sad, but oh well, it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Another little accessory that I got was, of course, the brass clip. This is the one item that I really wanted to get, just because I really felt a relationship towards it. I love my other brass clips, don't get me wrong. It's just I feel like this one represents me the most. Just because I am someone that often camps and goes on road trips. So I was really happy to be able to get this. Oh, one little accessory before I get to you-know-who. These are just some smile clips by Otto that I also got from Mido. I saw Snarky Wordsworth with them, and I really thought they were cute, so I ended up grabbing a set as well. All right, so here it is. Let me open it really quickly. Just in case you're curious, the spare band that comes with this set is the gray band that you will see on this cover. And then the elastic that actually closes the package is just a brown elastic. So I'm really excited to show you this notebook. But I feel like I should share a little bit about my experience at the event, kind of how I was feeling, what it kind of felt like, and how I was a little sad. So I did go on the 6th, which is actually the day right after everyone put in their votes here in the States. So we had an announcement made, I believe, either earlier that morning or that morning of. And Joe put it really perfectly that there was a very weird atmosphere, or just like a sense of things being off. And it kind of did feel like that, because I got there and I really wanted to, communicate with people in the community. And I really wanted to speak with the people around me and make friends and really just discuss the love of journaling and, my interest in it. But when I was there, I'm actually, I don't know, I didn't talk to anybody really. I'm a really shy person. So yeah, like I feel like I was really missing out on that aspect. But the event itself was amazing. The entire time, when I would catch a glimpse of like the Japanese team, Ishii-san, Ijima-san, I'd get really excited and I'd be like telling my partner, I'm like, oh, there's a creator. Oh, like that girl is a manager from the Nakameguro store. So that in itself was really fun. Being able to go to Heath Ceramics, seeing the kilns that they had in that system, just because I believe it is their tile location or their manufacturer for their tiles, was really fun. Just because I love kilns and I love reduction firing. And just being able to be in that space and see how everyone around me was really excited about everything was really enjoyable. But I just wish I could have, it sounds so sad. I just wish I could have made some friends. Here, okay, regardless, done being sappy, but overall, I think just being able to hold this notebook in my hand and be able to show it to you is a good start for me. Basically, I just want to say thank you so much for even watching this video and the people that I've interacted with on my previous YouTube videos, or even just like on my little Instagram. Thank you so much. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's stop. But here's my notebook. So even though I was being a little shy at the event, I was lucky enough to get Ijima-san's signature. I actually was really nervous to ask him, and it wasn't until I saw a line forming for his signature that I just told myself to jump in and get it. And I brought my little metallic Sharpie for him to sign with, because I thought it'd be really cool to match the insert. But yeah, I really wanted Ishii-san's signature as well. But he was just a little more reserved than Ijima-san, and I just did not have the courage to ask him because he was really quiet and I'm really quiet. So yeah, no, it just didn't happen. But maybe in the future I will. if I get the opportunity to meet him again. But that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching me ramble. It was fun recording this. I hope you guys are well, and I hope this video was slightly entertaining. Okay, bye.